King of Swords, Knight of Cups, Ace of Swords. I see someone here who is very intelligent and may even be an authority figure in whatever field of expertise. They come across as being very serious, very stern, very logical, insightful, perceptive, maybe a little intimidating. But they're actually really sensitive. They have a softer side. They can be dreamy, they can be poetic, and they can be even kind of eloquent in their speech. Poetic. Charming. This gives them a little bit of softness here. They really care. They care about the truth. They care about clarity and fairness and being upright and justice, that sort of thing. They have deep feelings. And they're communicating with you. This person with a very sharp mind and a deep heart. Poetic heart. Sensitive, right? So they're sharp and they're sensitive and they're talking to you. They're communicating. They're making something clear. They're telling you the truth. They're sharing this idea with you. They're offering this to you. And if this is you, your mind is clear, sharp, and ready for action. To follow your dreams, to follow your desires. To make this decision. But the way I'm seeing this today is this person is talking to you. This person is communicating with you. This person is sharing things with you. Sharing ideas and dreams with you. And they're serious. And they're telling the truth. They're being honest. They're articulating something in no uncertain terms. And I think they want to know what you think. They want to know how you're receiving it. What do you feel? How do you feel? What's your opinion? They want to know. I also see the Hierophant, the Nine of Cups, and the Judgment. And to me, this reiterates this person's position as a teacher. A teacher, a mentor, a guide. It also reinforces this idea that this person is poetic or even spiritual. This person maybe even more spiritual than one might think. Like the first impression might be of someone who's very serious and stern. But they are very spiritual. Maybe even a person in a position of authority in a church or a spiritual organization, or just someone who's very well read. They read a lot of books, and they may even be recommending a book to you, giving you a book. And it would be a religious text or a spiritual dogma or doctrine or something like this that you would feel called to receive. And it's not something that you're not interested in. It's something you're very interested in. So they share the same beliefs as you. And they have access to some information that they're going to pass along to you. And you seem to be very receptive to this information. You seem to be learning a lot from this person or this book. It could be an author of a book. And if there is a book that you're called to read, this is your guidance today, is to read that book. You're going to get a lot out of it. You're going to learn a lot from this. You may be going to a class. You may be going back to school. This could be your teacher. Someone's put into your life to teach you something. They care very much about this, about passing this information along to you. And it seems you're being initiated into a way of thinking. And you're going to get it. You're going to understand it. You're going to see it for what it is. You're going to read this book, or you're going to hear this lecture. You're going to listen to this video, this content, or whatever this is for you. And you're going to receive this information, and it's going to make sense. And this is going to lead to your spiritual growth and awakening. You're going to have a revelation moment like, aha, oh my God, like it makes sense. The way that this person articulates this to you makes it make sense. And it is such a revelation. And it opens your eyes to a new depth of understanding that you didn't have before. And honestly, you're never going to be the same again. You're going to see the truth. You're realizing the truth. You're really deeply understanding some kind of spiritual truth or awakening in a way that you never did before, because of the book that you're reading, because of the teacher that you're listening to. And this is also bringing you a deep sense of peace. I see a sense of peace and purpose from this spiritual awakening. And I know oftentimes we can talk about how difficult a spiritual awakening can be, but in this reading today, we're seeing how ecstatic a spiritual awakening can be. It feels like coming home. There's a sense of emotional harmony, like things make sense and you're receiving it and you feel so good. You're getting what you need. You're getting what you want. I don't think that this person is just telling you what you want to hear. That's not what the Hierophant does. That's certainly not what the King of Swords is going to do. They're telling you what you need to know, not necessarily what you want to hear. But this is leading to your spiritual growth and awakening. There's a sense of revival or revitalization or revolution. This is the truth. They are telling you the truth and you're seeing it. It's so bright. It's such a wake-up call. It's a spiritual awakening. You are being called to this, to do this, to understand this, to enjoy this. Yeah. Okay. You are being blessed with this spiritual awakening. And you are so fortunate. There is something here about value. Immaterial value, immaterial fortune, those intangible values that are not material. It's not money. It's deeper than that. It's deeper meaning. It's peace. It's progress. It's spiritual growth. It's satisfaction. It's fulfillment. It's knowledge. All of these things are valuable, right? But they're not related to money. It doesn't, how do you translate peace into money, right? It's hard to say sometimes. So that's what I mean. There's a feeling of being right where you're supposed to be at the right time with the right people, listening to someone and accomplishing something here. Emotional satisfaction, achieving personal goals, and even spiritual enlightenment. And it's been a journey of searching and strength and patience, but you're getting there. You're achieving a certain level of spiritual enlightenment here. So there may be a book that's calling to you. There may be a class or a course or a teacher. And if you haven't bought that book yet, this is your sign to buy the book. If you haven't signed up for that class yet, this is your sign to go ahead and sign up for that class, take that course, listen to that teacher, receive the messages that are going to enlighten you. This is what's happening for you. This is what's coming your way. You're being initiated into a deeper spiritual truth. And there is such a sense of personal peace and satisfaction. It's such a blessing that's coming into your life right now. And that's what I'm seeing in the cards. So this is what someone wants to pass along to you. This is what someone's giving to you in this reading today. And I think eventually it will be your turn to pass it on to someone else.